Check it out, what's going down? This Caster, aka Batman. I'm from Oxnard, California. Now we're gonna touch down real quick on the topic of Milk74 allegedly living in Skid Row being homeless. To me, that's a joke. That's comedy right off the bat. You feel me? But to a lot of people, they see a picture of him sitting in a tent and they're like, oh God. So let me clarify real quick, man. Because it's not the case in any sense. And I'm going to go ahead and clarify why. First of all, Skid Row's packed full of individuals. You're not going to be laying in a little pristine tent by yourself with a luxury amount of room on either side with everything quiet in the background. That's not Skid Row, dog. If you're actually staying in a tent and you're not there hustling and going back to a Momo or whatever it is, bro, if you're really staying in a tent on Skid Row, it's popping. It's no quiet time. It's not going to be a little opportunity for a quiet little photo shoot like that image you saw where he's just laying in some tent and there's not really much there. Bro, that's crazy, man. He's obviously trolling. You know what I mean? I can speak based on first-hand experience because I lived on Skid Row. You know what I mean? I had to go do a program because I got kicked out the rescue mission right here in Ventura County. I was hiding behind a pillar smoking bud. And then some youngster popped up. This is the third time I was in the program right here in Ventura County, right? Now I'm just clarifying why I have first-hand experience in regards to being on Skid Row. You know what I mean? So, I was in the Ventura County Rescue Mission right here. And I was hiding behind the pillar smoking bud. And a youngster popped up out of nowhere. He's like, hey, what are you doing? I was like, hey. I was like, jam, dog, leave me alone. Well, he got all resentful. You know what I'm saying? We'll refer to it as that. He was upset because I didn't, include him or, let him hit the bud or, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, come on, do your own thing. So he went and ratted me out. You know what I mean? So long story short, after me getting kicked out of the rescue mission for the third time for smoking weed, they're not going to let me back in that. You know what I'm saying? And I was going in and out of court for violations, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? At the time, I was strung out on Garaga. So I'll be going through withdrawals and I have a bunch of Suboxone, so on and so forth, whoop to help me throughout the withdrawals of the opiates. Now, if you don't know what Suboxone is, it's something that helps people when they're going through withdrawals from heroin or some other opiates. You know what I mean? We're not going to go delve into detail in regards to that because that's not the paramount aspect here, right? But I'm just clarifying. You know what I mean? Got kicked out there. Got to go do a pro. I had my Suboxone. Where am I going to go? I ended up at the Union Rescue Mission on Skid Row because a homie, you know what I'm saying? I can speak out his name in this sense, you know what I mean? Julio Dunn, you know what I mean? He's a well-respected homie from my city, Oxnard, you know what I mean? And I got a lot of love for him, homie, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, he was letting me know, he's like, look, you can be in this program, you could have your cell phone, your throws, it's a 5-story building, you can move around, whereas this rescue mission in my city, my county, Ventura County, Oxnard, right? My city's Oxnard. You can't have a cell phone, you can't have cigarettes, nothing. So I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be flying in freedom. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go do this program and have my cell phone, my cigarettes. I'm gonna be chopping up with female, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be popping. You know, so I went out there, you know what I mean? I knew, I'm not oblivious, you know what I mean? I knew it was Skid Row, you know what I mean? I knew what to expect on some level, you know what I mean? But when I got there, dog, it was none of the miraculous adventure. And it was pure human scat. I was already conditioned due to my city, being a Grand Canyon River scat flowing throughout my community. You know, I was already prepared to some degree. You know what I mean? So I went to Skid Row, so on and so forth. Whoop-de-whoop. It is what it is. You know, I was at the Union Rescue Mission. And after about 4 or 5 months, I started drinking on my breaks on the weekends. And then I started running amok and slamming Garaga. And then I'd be like, damn, homie, I'm all fucking loaded. I better slam some Scante to be responsible. And I go back to the program like, oh God. No, not good. Not sustainable at all. But it was like Gotham City in a way. Just a little bit more condensed, more populated in my own region. You know what I mean? So anyways, I've seen Skid Row firsthand and I know what it consists of, dog. I'm not speculating. Like a lot of people seeing these images of Milk74, so on and so forth. Assuming he's homeless, assuming he's destitute, assuming all this. Bruh, he's not stupid in the sense of internet trolling. Like, he understands the internet well, okay? As a matter of fact, the internet was pretty much built for him and people like him. It is what it is. And he's simply capitalizing on it. I can't even be mad at the dude at this point. Oh my lord. So anyways, yeah, man. So he's trolling. Oh, here's me in the tent. Oh, you don't know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All it's gonna do is increase his views. All it's gonna do is increase. You know what I mean? And people are like, well, why hasn't he been making videos then? Right? He's been taking a week or 2 week hiatus, which means a break from uploading. You know what I mean? Far beyond this. Far. You know what I'm saying? Before any of this manifested. You know what I mean? Like, that's not new to Milk. You know what I mean? He might upload one video and you might not be hearing another video for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? That's just what he's been doing. You know what I mean? He's got all them major plugins. He's been on a lot of interviews, major platforms, so on and so forth. He's built himself a little something to where a lot of people are comfortable with him and will follow him. You know what I mean? It's kind of that odd man out kind of, you know, we can be in this gray area. You know, it is what it is, dog. I'm not capping, homie. I'm just saying, like, from a society, like, analyzing societal aspects and what the hell all this mayhem manifests from. You know, the root cause. You know, that's what I have to look at it like that, dog. Or I'll end up like Troy Donahue in a hot summer concert. No pants on. What's going on? That's what Troy did. Anyways, so look, Milk74, he's not homeless, first of all. Second of all, like I'm saying, based on the background, all the irrefutable evidence at hand on me in the little tent, quiet, but no man popping off. You don't think he'd be posting with somebody on SKID? You're gonna survive and chop it up and network or not? You know, it's not gonna be some, you know, I'm just gonna in my private tent, quiet. And I'm on Skid Row. That's not what's going down. He's not on Skid Row. Dude's not even homeless. Look, Milk74's got a major platform. You don't think a lot of random individuals would be like, oh, you can come live with me. Oh, you can stay with me. Oh, I got a spare car for you. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, he's famous. Like, YouTube famous to that necessary degree. And he's got that devout worshiping following. You know what I'm saying? They just like him. They just like him. Nothing else. The reality, anything, that doesn't matter, dog. They like them, right? Bruh, they're going to offer dude a minivan, a pad in the back. There's a koi fish pond out front. Catch what you want. I don't know. Grill my koi fish, right? Bro, that's what's going to go down because, you know, once you reach that point, and you reach that point based upon being in a gray area to where you're not an extreme. You know what I'm saying? You don't have... Come on, bro. You're not still popping in the feud. You don't got an extreme allegiance to anybody. You're just kind of like there. People see you, homie, making videos, homie, talking this talk, homie. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get on major platforms, and there's going to be a dozen or so individuals at all times that are willing to extend their hand for somebody like Milk74. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm just clarifying real quick for that. It is what it is. He's not homeless and destitute, dog. And if he is, the only theoretical, technical chance or plausibility of Milk74, and he's not living in a tent and post on the block nowhere, dog. First of all, if anything, he'd be in his car in the most private area possible, right? And that would be because he had a mental break. Not because of his situation, or because of a lack of resources, or because people ain't willing to extend a hand, because that's complete crock of shit. We live in a day and age to where your little fucking persona on the internet can carry you anywhere, dog. As long as you ain't too real with it. It is what it is, right? Let me know what you think of the situation. You think Milk74 is really living on Skid Row in a tent, but he just chooses to photograph himself or have himself photographed in a private secluded region where no one's around. It's all pristine, but it's not really popping. He's not, you know, but it's an opportunity for content, but he's not filming content because he's so humble and modest based on the situation, and he's just trying to be in the... just none of it makes sense, bro. Come on, dog. He's not living in the tent. Milk74 is not homeless. He's trolling y'all, dog. He's gonna come out of left field in a short amount of time. He's gonna say, yeah, you think, you know, you think I'm fucking down and out? Well, I always got a bag. You know, some shit like that. You know what I mean? I assume, like what would he say? He'd be like, what's the deal, yo? What's the deal? He'd be like, I always got a bag. Some shit like that. I don't know, homie. I'm trying to be modest, though, bro. Oh, God. I'm trying to censor myself these days because we live in a very sensitive society that demands it. Hit that notification button, though, and let me know what you think of the situation with Milk74 being homeless. I was on Skid Row, and went for just a couple days, dog. You feel me? You know, I know what it consists of there. Boy ain't there, dog. Hit that notification button, though, and let me know what you think of the situation. It's Castro, aka Batman, from Oxnard, California. I'm still above potting soil, despite what the empty demons wish. And you know what time it is, bitch. I ain't forgot about none of y'all.